One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I got here for you today is a 1973 Monte Carlo. Chevy Monte Carlo, 1973. I believe it's a 350. I'll pop the hood and stuff. This is a classic sweet car. I'm told it's a two owner. And I'm gonna go around it. I just wanted to show you before I drove it on the dirt and got sticky dust. Repainted, rebuilt motor. What else? Rebuilt tranny. All kinds of other new stuff. New top. New trim. They put new tires. All that stuff. And you know, your only choice on this one is with that beautiful color. Do you call it the Monte Carlo or the Carlo? One or the other. It's a beautiful car. Here we go. All right, looking down that long hood. It's a nice car. I'm gonna do a start up and drive it down the road. My dad's got a house right down the road here, and it's about a mile, 0.2 away. One owner car guy, oneownercarguy.com. And what I got here for you is a beautiful 1973 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And like I say, it's beautiful. I'm gonna do a quick walk around, kind of just give you the quick what have you, and then I'll go up close and show you the underneath lanes. I've been having a lot of dental work, and my tongue is not working with my tooth and hole they left in my mouth, but I'm gonna do my best to power through this and do it to it. The paint is absolutely gorgeous. We were wanting to call it the, if I got plates for this, I don't know if I'd call it the Monte Carlo or the Carlo. And I probably put that at the beginning of this because cute. I think it's pretty dang funny. But that's that. That's a quick walk around. I'm going to show you up close any damages and stuff. And there ain't much to talk about either as far as damages go. We were trying to find a chip in it. And I guarantee you there is. But we're finding bugs, stuff like that. But chippages, we've got a shortage of. Oh, there's something there. What is that? There's something in the paint. Found something. I don't know what, and you know what? It's buffing right off. I don't know what it was. But, man, it's just gorgeous. Going down the sides. This car's straight as can be. The story is the guy passed away. And while he was sick, he had had this car, and he wanted to drive it before he passed away. Well, he got to. A friend of mine, her husband, and another guy put this thing together. It's got a rebuilt motor. It's got trannies redone. They did the paint. They did the top. The only thing that's not done on this car is it needs a seat cover. And I'll show you the insides when we get to that. But everything on this car is just gorgeous. Filler. That's when the fillers were metal. That's one thing that Cadillac didn't figure out. But all my old Cadillacs and the newer Chevys too, I guess. Yeah, they have the plastic. But going around it, you know, I'll tell you, there's got to be a ding in it somewhere. But I'll be dang honest, I ain't found it. And I believe, unless they found some of the nicest stuff in the world, I believe this is brand new trim. And this is brand new trim, I believe. Or brand newish. Put on when they redid it a few years ago. I think it was 2 or 3. The wheels are redone. There's a little corrosionary stuff that was in the wheels before prep, you can tell. And that's on all 4. The rings and caps look great. As you can see, they're aged a bit on this. But it's original. It is what it is. I believe it's a 2-owner car. The top is in great condition. All the trim around it and everything is in great condition. The inside trim has some wear on some of it. And these things have shrunken up, the bands around the windows in there. But top looks absolutely gorgeous. And I think you can see all that. Going down the hood, it's beautiful. Everything lines up good on the fenders. Everything lines up good on the front. There you go. Could use a little adjustment for the top here, I'll bet. But I'll show you the inside. Make sure and show all the wheels. And all these tires are not new, but I mean, nothing's brand new that's been on a car. But I don't think he drove it very much at all. They said he was doing pretty bad off. There's little titties all over him, and they got all kinds of meat on them, buddy. And the trim on this side, same thing. I was looking for dings in the trim and stuff, and we just weren't coming up with much of anything to talk about. I keep thinking, there's a ding in the car. Let's just say that there's a couple dings somewhere that you're gonna find. I haven't found them. That's that. So I'm gonna wait till it gets a little shadowier, and I'll do the indoors and under the hood, and I'll take you back to the place now and do a test drive on it. So that's the car. I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, the trunk on this car is gorgeous. It's got a new liner in here, but it has a little gouge right there. Tiny gouge right there, and one right there. Now the entire trunk floor has some rust holes, little pin, like the end of a pencil hole. The eraser end, not the little point end. And stuff in here, and there was a piece over here. It's a video on my channel. It was totally repaired with sanded down, and it was used a rust deadener, a rust killer on it. And then we went over that with fiberglass. I'm here to tell you it's solid. We went over it with fiberglass, and we went, this is the actual AC Delco GM trunk paint, and it's got the aqua in it. As you see, it looks gorgeous. So this should last quite a while. It's epoxy and filler. I mean, I put so much stuff, and then we put a rust protecting paint over that, and then the AC Delco stuff over that. This all looks good up here. There's a little bit of there's some corrosion on the hinges, and every once in a while you'll get a little bit of dust. But paint looks great. This I didn't even look at this. We didn't even wash it down. It's very, very, very clean. Super clean. That's all I got to say. Okay, that's the trunk. Beautiful. Right here. There's some. This is like the original brown color. And there's a couple spots like that around it. It's not too aggressive and mean to where you can't stand it when you're inside. It's got a nice sound to it, nice low and throaty. And I'll tell you what, the car drives very nice. I'm gonna close this. You gotta slam the door a little bit or close it kind of hard. You gotta close the door kind of hard, that's for sure. It's a bigger car. And it goes just fine. But the kick down does not engage. It's got plenty of power and all that. The car goes. It for sure goes. And that's pretty much, I'll do about a mile back to my place. And then here in the evening, I'll get some pictures of it in the evening. And the interior, which I didn't get yet. And under the hood. So that is that. Great driving little car. If you're looking for a classic Monte Carlo, well, this is it. And I can't show you the interior going down the road, but I can when I get to my final destination. And I was going to show you here. I'm going to get to a different area. We'll get to the commercial area for this. But I'm going to go ahead and downshift it into the first gear. And then I want you to see that it does shift through the gears the way it's supposed to. And it would do the third one too, but I don't need it right now. First, and I came over here just to show you that it indeed does shift through all three just fine. that's that. And I shifted it a bit early. I'm just kind of showing you. I'm not trying to tear the pavement up over here or nothing. I'm just showing you this car performs very well. I'd drive it pretty much anywhere. I would not drive it cross country. I get people asking me all the time on stuff like this. Will it make it to Florida? Dude, I'm in Montana. We're a long ways from Florida. And I guarantee you, here, I'll show you this part this time. I guarantee you, there's a lot of things that can go wrong on a car this old on the way to Florida. Shifts when you want it to. It does its thing. Something with that vacuum is not letting it work for the kick down. I don't think there's an actual kick down cable by this year. I'm pretty sure they're all vacuum controlled. Something wrong with vacuum, and I feel there's a little bit of a cough in mid-acceleration too. Because it's something to do vacuum related, the oil pressure light will flash every once in a while, and it's not low on oil pressure. There you go. And it seems to be when you hit a bump. Kind of hit a bump right here. That time it didn't do it. But it will flash every now and then. There you go. And I'm not accelerating, I'm keeping right at the same speed. So just being upfront about all that. It does have AC. It's an AC car. And I'll show you more up here. And I may be wrong. That's just, I was wrong once. I thought I was wrong and I wasn't. It was a pretty pitiful day. Pitiful day. Whoa! This shift's nice. So the upshift is just nice. It just ain't got that kick down. And you really, I'd want to fix that for sure. Very few things you can do to this car, but that's one of them. If you're looking for cars, 406-546-8748. I got all kinds of cool old classics. In this type of an old style and year, I got this old, I don't know, it's a 71 to 73 Cadillac factory Fleetwood limo. Mercedes-Benz stuff. I like Mercedes. Old classic Mustangs. You name it, we got all kinds of cool stuff. Trucks and signs and cattle squeeze chutes and even a Saab 900. And I'm Audi 5000. So, that's that. When I do these, I like to get a couple different kinds of light hitting it to where you can see. Now, this light that's hitting it is going to be just a little bit reddish orange because there's a lot of fires here right now. And it's fire season. And so, you're getting that little bit of a glow to it. We wanted to call it the avocado, not the avocado. We wanted to call it the Avocarlo or the Monte Carlo. Names will mix you up. So that's how it looks with a blaze orange red sun on it. And I'm going to let it go down a little bit to where I can show you how it looks in the evening time and do the interior pictures. I'm actually going to show you underneath. It's very clean underneath the car. And under the front, just clean also. That's the deal. Furthermore, they re-chromed this bumper. This thing is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if I'll say this 2 times in here, but the guy was dying that owned it, and he wanted to drive it before he died. And all the trim, the top is in great shape. Everything on this car out here just looks spectacular. But those bumpers are definitely not been sitting in a patch somewhere. They've been re-chromed and they're looking good. See, stuff like this I don't think was replaced. Stuff like this, I do. I think they replaced the door handles on this car, and they might have even replaced this rear window trim. There is no sign of any aging on this. This is nice, nice trim. Original trim would look more like that, I think. And this stuff is just, feels and looks just brand newish. So does that, man. I don't know what all they bought for it, but them handles look pretty nice. This thing is, unless it's just that clean to begin with. Can you believe they used to make this bill panel out of metal? All right, under the hood, looks fantabulous. Looks great. Very nice. Mark 350, and it's a 350 car, and it's a good running one. Motor's been redone, transmission's been redone, paint's been redone. You'll find some places on it, like, I'm trying to find something. Like, let me see here. I can't find nothing. Oh, like here where this back piece, this should all be painted black. This whole back piece. A little overspray right there. Probably thought they were going to go all the way down at the top and didn't. It's just gorgeous under here. Everything's good. It's not, you know, this thing's like beautiful show quality ready to go, but it is pretty show quality ready to go. Almost. It's got cruise control, rare option. It's got AC. What's that? I'm gonna show you the insides, and it's clean. There's tears on the seats. There, and there. That's it. That is literally the only spots. The backs really don't even look like they've been sat in. Is there a tooth busted on that? I like the plastic package here. That's really, really sweet. Headliner. As far as trim goes, you can see this little rubber piece here is kind of shrinking up, and there's a screw missing there, and I believe that top piece going across the back is not here. I've got some extra parts, and I'll show you those. Floor mats, and the carpet kit looks to have just been recently put in too. It's got a dash cover, and there was a few cracks like here, or something like that. 3-4 little cracks, and they were grooved out, razored out, and ready to do. And then there was an emblem right here. Let's see. Really nice. And these seats are still squeaky, and they're the original seats. That needs a little epoxy on it for that to go in there, but that's the one that goes right on the dash right here. Here's the deal. It's a dash cap, and this piece right here slides on in, but what this thing needs to be done completely right, and that's why I didn't do it, is it really needs to have the windshield taken out. Now, it could be done like this very easily. New dash cap, but I left it. Left it as a thing for you. Now, supposedly this is the original miles. Can't prove that. Clock. Pretty sure these taillights are unique to this here, and don't know if I've said it yet, but the concave window or whatever is just sweet. Just so sweet. Door panels look good. They look great. That's very presentable. This is a nice driver, and it has this year where they have the this. You got that little thing. And it actually, well, this one's been tied in a knot for some reason, but it hooks up into there. You can slide them right in. And, oopsie, and when you pull these out, you've got the extra thing for the shoulder harness. Now, this one is not retracting, so you know that needs to be fixed. I'm going to be up front with everything it needs. So you can see the discoloration there from it being the primer or paint that was under it. Split there. It's in good shape. Door jambs look good. Body by Fisher plate. That's new molding, man. Sure is. New molding and all. Wow, that's sweet, man. New door seals. Let's see this other side here. Door looks great. What is this? Now rubber. Oh, the door panel is loose at the bottom. We need some clips, and the padding is hanging out of it there. The little rubber piece. So that needs to be addressed. Well, it's not a big deal, but it needs to be addressed. And the last thing I want to bring up is that this stuff is all here, but it's not cracked there or nothing. these, everything's all. These sun visors are in great shape, but you're starting to lose your stitching there. And they are to where you gotta shoot them forward a little bit to grip them in. But see, they'll just go like that a little bit. But you can pull them back and up. Some people do. I like to jack them forward a little bit like that. Nice car. If you're looking for one of these, stop it. Just call me. I'm gonna shut this thing down, say goodbye, all that. If you're interested, it's Nathan, 406-546-8740. And other than that, you can call me up if you're interested. And check out my website, oneownercarguide.com. Please like, subscribe, comment. It really helps the channel out. And I come up with all kinds of old, cool, weird, different kinds of cars, trucks, you name it. I got a 71 Fleetwood right here. Somebody might be interested in. Who's interested in this? Oh, they had the fair tonight, so they were like doing the mud bogging and stuff. Okay, that's that. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you. There is actually so much done on this car that when I'm showing it, I'm forgetting to say all this stuff. There is new rubbers, man, all here and along the door. All that's been replaced. Most anything you need to do, they did. I was making the video and I realized I wanted to show you there's so many things. All new door rubbers on the door side and the car side. Everything here is just all nailed in and ready to go. They've got it just looking good. Little things here and there that a guy can do. This car is beautiful, like I say. The chrome, it's all been redone. The motor, I'm telling you, it's a cool car. And that window, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.